Alright, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not really sure what this reading might be about, other than the one song that did come through for this reading was Feels Like Home to Me by Chantel Kreviazik. I think it's how you pronounce her name. Chantel Kreviazik. Feels like home to me. And in that song, she talks about there's something in your eyes that makes me want to lose myself. There's something in your voice that just really connects with this person. And it talks about how she's been waiting. If you only knew how long I waited to meet somebody like you. And it feels like home to me. It takes me all the way back to where I come from. So you and this person may actually be from the same place. You may have been born in the same place, the same state, the same town, and then you somehow met in life and found out, hey, we were actually born in the same hospital. Grew up in the same town and never knew each other, moved away to different places, and met somewhere along life's journey. And now this person feels like home to you. But let me tell you something about that. That can be a blessing if it works out for you. But if it doesn't, it can be one of the most painful and one of the hardest things that you'll ever have to let go of. And some of us have to let go of that because the person doesn't feel the same. And the more you try, the more you will push that person away. All right, can I get a prayer, please, for whoever might resonate with this video? Dear God, thank you for your gift of life, of faith, and of my calling. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and others. Dear Father, thank you for making me your beloved child now and forever. Amen. So you're someone who has a calling on your life. And many times these relationships that feel like home come with a calling on your life. And I think that makes the relationship even harder, because if you don't want to have a calling on your life, you're not going to. Even if you're miserable because you refuse to do what God is asking you to do. And that's essentially what it means, is that this source, the universe, has a plan for you to serve humanity, to uplift humanity, to raise the vibration of our planet by using your gifts that have been given to you, whatever they may be. And they may not be supernatural gifts. They may be just hands-on, something very hands-on that you're able to do to bring love, to bring comfort, to bring peace, to bring compassion, whatever it is that you bring. All right, let's get virtues, if we may, Spirit. Spirit, as you may. There we go. Thank you. That didn't take me a second. Here it says, I'm helping you to learn to be gentle and to be patient. And I'm also teaching you to be responsible. To be responsible and to have generosity. So somehow somebody needs to learn to be more generous, patient, responsible, and gentle. Alright, let's see what the Sacred Landscape has to say about this. Sacred Destiny, rather. Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Potential and truth. So there's a potential for truth. If somebody is not embracing the truth, and it's hard to imagine that you could actually be born to meet somebody and destined to be with that person. Blessings and truth. So somebody is going to be blessed with the truth to be revealed. Right now, I guess you're not seeing the truth. Fulfillment of truth. Wow. Somebody's truth is going to be fulfilled. That's beautiful. Alright, how are you working here, Spirit? Oh my God. Whew. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Spirit says I'm bringing you abundance, but it's coming through healing chaos and power. So you're going through powerful healing chaos. Your life might feel like it's literally falling apart around you, but it's leading you to a supernatural abundance. Healing chaos, powerful healing chaos is leading to your abundance. Okay? That's why you're having to learn to be responsible and generous, because you're going to have a lot of abundance. You're going to have a lot of abundance. And when you have a lot of abundance, you have a responsibility to be generous, to share that abundance with others. And it may not come in the form of money. It could come in the form of the gifts that you've been given also. I'm being told to read you something from Sweet Tea for the Soul. We haven't used this in a while. Sweet Tea for the Soul, Spirit. I'm hearing be still and be happy also. Do you want to do both or just one? I'm hearing be still and be happy, be still and be happy, be still and be happy. Alright, so be still and be happy it is. What would you like to say to us, Spirit, out of be still and be happy? Instructions and counsel and growing through adversity. Number August the 17th and August the 18th. Which one do you want me to read? Growing through adversity, Spirit says. We also have joy with our troubles because we know that these troubles produce patience. See, patience? And patience produces character, and character produces hope. Romans 5:3-4. The difference between those who know God and those who refuse to know Him is not found in the ease of life, but in conviction and focus. All of us experience adversity from time to time. Remember healing chaos, powerful healing chaos? But Christians understand that troubles produce patience, which produces character, which leads to hope. Because of our hope, we have joy in the face of the most terrible of circumstances. We see beyond our temporary situations and to the fulfillment of God's promises. Instead of diminishing our love, trials grow it. Rather than lose hope, hardships strengthen it. More and more we learn that this life is not what we live for because God has made us so much more. When others are down, we keep our eyes up and help them find hope that we already are resting in. Help me grow through my adversity, God, and learn to hope in you. Give me patience and perspective. Please grow my character as I learn to live for you and not this life only. So somebody is going through some healing chaos, facing adversity, and it's teaching you to have character which will bring hope to your life. It's also bringing you abundance, which is probably the character and the hope. That can be your abundance. It doesn't have to be money. It's bringing you gentleness. Somehow you need to be more gentle. Maybe you're a little bit rough around the edges. It's helping you to be patient, to wait. Even if you have to wait a really long time, like that song says, if you only knew how long I've waited for you to come and feel like home to me. Nothing feels like home to me. And we yearn for something to feel like home to us. We do. We all do. And then it's teaching you to have responsibility when it comes to being generous. Knowing that because you have been given so much, that you have been freely given so much, that you must freely give that back. All right, Spirit, what spiritual gifts are you operating in here? There's an angel. There's an angel, and this angel, you may be seeing a white dove Somebody is very dark complected, has very beautiful dark skin. This is an angel that looks like they may have some African American in them or some darker persuasion in there. This person could be someone young who crossed over in their, she could be in her 30s or late 20s. I'm hearing a name that starts with an M. You're also finding feathers. You have infinity and the juggler. You're juggling a lot of responsibility. This is your adversity that you're having to do so much. You don't have much help. It's like, I am having to do this myself. And look, remember I said some of us work with our hands. Construction jobs are here. Drafting, painting. Some of us are construction. Some of us are plumbers. Some of us are carpenters. All kinds of construction. Some of us are nurses. I see a teacher. I see an art teacher. I see somebody who just likes to draw and somebody who likes to paint. And somebody is in need of some new plumbing, like maybe a spigot on the outside of your yard. You wear a hard hat, you use a measuring tape, a hammer, putty, maybe like a handyman type situation. The number 15, which is 6, the number 2, the number 14, which is 5, the number 18, which is 9, and the number 19, which is 10, which factors down to 1. So we're dealing with jobs, an angel. We're finding feathers. We are infinitely connected to Source. Like, we have the whole universe at our disposal helping us with these jobs. And it feels like we are having to juggle a lot of things. Some of us have children. We're on deadlines. I see something blue. There's something blue hidden in the grass. There's something blue in somebody's grass. Baby shoes, money, a house. This person rides a horse. Somehow horses are significant. Pacifier, sippy cup, school books. Somebody lifts weights, works out at the gym. You're juggling a lot of responsibility. Alright. What else was it you wanted me to look at? Let's see what the Energy Oracle would say to us today out of this. Energy Oracle, what message do you have for the collective? Somebody's going through healing chaos, and I want to know why. Why are you having to go through such powerful healing chaos? The Temple Path and love. I think Spirit is sending somebody your way to help you in life, to hold you while you wait. The Temple Path and the Magician in the mirror. You are the Magician in the mirror. You are manifesting a lot of good things. Alright, show me Spirit. Oh, you have balance finally in your life, and you're at the door to personal healing and happiness. This is beautiful. You're no longer all tied up. You have somehow gotten yourself out of a situation where you were all tied up, and you are balanced, and you're at the door to healing and happiness. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Number 34, 48, and 23. You've got to hear what Spirit is saying to you here. I mean, this is beautiful. 34, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers, Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Be ready for the blessings. Spirit is saying, be ready for the blessings. Number 48, just be ready. Just be open. Be positive. Know that they're coming, because they are coming. This is one of the most beautiful readings I've seen in a long time. Number 48, the Angel of Balance. This angel has been in reverse for us for such a long time. But upright, the loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you to the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a practical and centered approach. And I am doing that in my own life right now. I'm praying that God will keep me out of situations where I would overgive. All right, and number 23, and that will happen in whatever means is necessary. All tied up in reverse. You are no longer all tied up. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind you are about to break loose. A previous stuck situation is opening up, and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reversed also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Free yourself from anything that has been holding you back or holding you down from fulfilling your dreams, because you are about to see your dreams manifest into reality. All right, let's get to tarot. I'm here to use the red deck. I want to see what's going on in your life with the tarot, of course. I'm going to keep it brief, though, because I want to see so many things. This is beautiful. How are you working in these individuals' lives when it comes to this tarot energy that's working today? The Lovers came out in reverse. The Lovers, which is a Gemini card, is in reverse with a Tower upright. So you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius with a Gemini. Alright, I'm going to move these cards out of the way. You're no longer tied up. You're untied. You're free. And you are at the door to personal healing and happiness. You're about to go through it. Your life is in balance now. You're able to give as much as you receive. You're learning to be responsible with your generosity and not to do too much. To ask that angel when you feel like things are getting out of balance to help you not to go there. All right, how did this happen, Spirit? Poverty. Somebody did not have anything. They were poor. They were broke, busted, couldn't be trusted, as Mommy used to say. That's the number 10, which factors down to 1. You may have had a child, or you may have grown up in poverty. This child has shoes on that are too big, pants that are too short, a tattered, ratty looking coat, their face is dirty, their hands are dirty, and they're carrying sticks for some reason. It happened because of poverty. That's how it happened. What was being hidden? A house. There was a house being hidden. And what was being shown? That somebody had bad health, and it was a child. Somebody had a child that had bad health. And there was a house being hidden. So you were hiding where you lived. You have a child that's not well. And you don't have any money. So what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to have concern and be in despair. Wow. And it has to do with their job. There's a privileged lady on the top. Somebody has a child. You may be in bad health and you have a child. Or you may have a child who was born with some kind of birth defect. I'm not sure which. Only you know your situation. But it could be a little girl. She could be about 9 years old. She could be 18. She could be 4. 4, 9. You could be 49. 5 and 6. 1 and 2. Wow. So you have an angel. You're going through healing chaos when it comes to having bad health and a child. You may be having a difficult pregnancy. Why is your house being hidden? Why are you hiding where you live? You're hiding where you're living. Or somebody is. You're hiding your house. Because of change. So you're hiding the fact that you're about to move somewhere new. You've got your stuff actually packed. Like you're packing your stuff to move somewhere new. And you're not telling anybody where you're moving. Keeping it secret. Because of a false person. Wow. That's interesting. Wherever you're moving, you could be moving to Washington, D.C. or somewhere where there's a lot of big buildings. Could be in England. So you could be living in England somewhere. You could be living in London. This is a false person, though. They're wearing a mask. And they are seductive. And I think they have caused you problems when it comes to this poverty. So you're living in poverty and you want to change houses, but that's secret because there's a child in bad health. And then what's going to happen next is you're going to be in despair and have concern for some reason. And you have no choice. Their lovers is here in reverse. There could be someone who just doesn't care about you and this child, even though you're not feeling well. Or there could be a child who doesn't care about you, even though you're not feeling well. Somehow there's a child with bad health, or is dealing with somebody who has bad health. Alright, what do I need to do next, Fair? This is a very deep reading. Give me some, show me how this happened a little bit more. How did this happen? May I see, please, how this happened? Somebody needed to have their load lightened, and they were trying to manifest empowering themselves with the truth and setting boundaries. Alright. What was being hidden? Peace, healing, financial health, and prosperity. So somebody was hiding money. What was being shown? That they were going to travel. You're going somewhere. And what's going to happen next? You're going to have inspiration. What do you mean inspiration? Oh, it feels like something's in my hair. It felt like somebody's hand was in my hair. You have talent. And you're going to have happiness and be transformed by this traveling that you're going to do. And there's going to be forgiveness. Remember healing chaos? Somehow forgiveness is going to factor in. Somebody was touching my hair a while ago. Can I say a little bit more about how this happened? get out. And you can't say thank you enough. Somebody deserves a medal for putting up with you. Go all in or get out. This happened because somebody said, you either need to go all in or get out. And you remember, you were in poverty. And somebody was hiding prosperity. What was being hidden? That you were working out, getting hot and sweaty. And what was being shown? A lot. That you wanted shit to be different. You had to be careful what you said. It wasn't personal. One of you was doing too much, and you had to deal with your ex's old hurts and unresolved shit. What's going to happen next? You're going to say, fuck your job, and love can hurt like hell. You're going to cook a fucking meal, and you're not going to let it all hang out either. You're not going to say a whole lot about this. Okay. Why are they having to deal with drama? Explain that to me. So just say those 5 little words and you fucked up. Somebody messed up here. And people are messy, love them anyway. Keep that shit to yourself. If somebody made a mistake, and it caused a lot of drama. Can you clarify the mistake they made? Clarify the, there we go. Somebody said, shut the fuck up about having sex. Your boundaries are trash. And then they unplugged. And somebody bared their soul. So somebody knows you're having sex with somebody else. And they called you out on it. And they unplugged from you. They had nothing else to say. So they just stopped talking to you. They pretty much withdrew themselves from you. They unplugged from you. They no longer want to be connected to you. Because you said to them, I know you're having sex. You have horrible boundaries. And they just basically told you, you need to shut the fuck up. And you were like, you need to either go all in or just get the fuck out of my life. Because I've done a lot for you and you're very ungrateful. And they worked out. They were hiding financial health and prosperity, healing, and peace. That's what they were hiding. Alright, I'm so sorry about the interruption. Somehow addiction factors in here, or mental illness. Somehow. I don't really remember where I was at. I know I was saying that somebody needed to go all in or get the fuck out. And this person has done a lot for you. And you should be grateful for what they've done. But they have called you out on the fact that you were having sex with somebody else, and they bared their soul to you, and I don't think you were receptive to going all in. I think you basically told them to shut the fuck up, and so now they're realizing that love hurts, and they're like, fuck your job, because for some reason your job was interfering. That's what I see going on here so far. Alright, what did I do for Tarot? Did I pull Tarot? Yes, I got Gemini, the lovers in reverse. Let me just see what comes out with the Tarot, and then I have a Tower. Somebody's going to have a Tower moment. Alright, we are going to use the good Tarot for this reading. Is that right, Spirit? Okay. This is all read in the upright unless I'm led to read it otherwise. I want to know why the Lovers is here, Spirit. Man, no. The 7 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So somebody is ready to move on from a lot of confusion, having too many choices to make, having too many decisions to make. They're wanting to move on from that. justice. There's going to be justice. Somebody's going to move on, and it's going to bring justice, restore balance. And we saw that you are going to be balanced. The angel of balance is here. Justice and a calling. Do you remember I said that these relationships often involve having a calling on your life? There's going to be justice where there's a calling on somebody's life. Alright, why is the Lovers in reverse? This is like somebody not having any choice because it's something they love because of some deception. Somebody was being deceptive when it came to having everything. Remember over here they were hiding financial health, the prosperity, and somebody was living in poverty. So somebody's been lying to you about money. There's a Queen of Swords here and a Page of Cups. It could be a Gemini. Definitely is a Gemini. There's a Gemini who's been deceiving you about money, wealth. They're not broke. They have a lot of money. This person has a lot of money. And they may even have a child. Remember there was a child that was sick? Or somebody had bad health? And there was a child involved? So clarify the deception around the money. It had to do with leaving, walking away. Their identical match, the King of Swords, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So somebody was like, I'm leaving you. This isn't working for me anymore, and I'm going to take a risk to move on. And this caused an incredible amount of hurt, of heartache, because they wanted to move on. And so what's the Tower, Spirit? Somebody's soul searching about moving on, about getting their money together. They're spying on somebody. They're spying on somebody that... let me clarify. Why is the Four of Wands here? Because this is somebody they had a relationship with in the past. They're spying on somebody that they have had a lot of memories with in a relationship in the past. How do they feel about that person now? Wow. They want to have... Wow. They want the truth. The truth about this. This is somebody who's a friend of theirs. They like to work with this person. They want to work with this person. They want things to work. The truth is they have an Empress that they want things to work with. And they're spying on this Empress. And this person is probably a soulmate. They've been having sex with this soulmate. This person's in bad health. I'm going to pull, and this is being kept secret, that this person is unhealthy. I'm going to pull some gossip cards, because there's gossip here. There's two people here. You have a soulmate and you have a twin flame. Caution, somebody's attracting like a moth to a flame. This person is wanting to leave so they can go be with this Empress. You already know the tea. Be careful. Caution. And somebody has depression. Be careful. Caution. So, because this person struggles with depression, remember I said there was some mental illness, you have to be careful with what you do and say with them, because they will threaten suicide. I'm getting a lot of distractions. Hold on, please. Alright, sorry for the interruption. I want to find out why this is somebody's sick. Show me why somebody's sick. Because they're getting a room, they have fake friends, and they go to the gym. So, they have fake friends, and they go to the gym. So they tell you they're going to see their friends, but they don't really have these friends. They're not really their friends. Somebody is staying centered and aligning themselves with the universe. That's the Empress. She's being centered.
Yes.
This person is not your friend. They're telling you they're your friend and that they're going to get a room and they go to the gym. Or they tell you they're going to the gym and they get a room, and they're telling you that they're hanging out with friends, but this isn't true. They're not really hanging out with friends. Somehow these friends are not real. Like, they could be making up that they have friends. What's the truth? They're keeping a promise. Making bad choices. Alright, where does the child come in? This is who's sick. The child is who's sick. And somebody is setting the record straight. Damn. Alright. There's a situation that's about to explode. Remember the healing chaos? What's the situation that's about to explode? It's about parenting. Somebody's a copycat. You need to check yourself. You're busy. This has been a nightmare when it comes to parenting, focusing on your children and co-parenting. So what should they do? Kick this person to the curb. You know they're cheating. Kick them to the curb. You know they're cheating. And you have a child that's sick and needs you. You might be taking this child to the movies. Or maybe they told the child, I'll come and take you to the movies. This child is sick. They know the child is sick. And they never show up. They're just not committed to being a parent. That's what it looks like to me. Any more tea we need to know about? There needs to be family time, but instead somebody's involved in a private relationship. And they're coming in after you. Clarify coming in after you. Somebody's toxic. They're standing their ground and defending themselves, and they need to chill out. Oof. There's evidence of cheating. Yeah, this person is cheating, and you're dealing with a sick child. They're making promises, saying that they're telling you that they've got friends they're going to hang out with, and they're actually getting a room. Oh, this is a real big disaster. But there is an Empress that wants the truth to come out when it comes to somebody partying and working. So what is that truth? It's a secret. What is the truth when it comes to them partying and working? They want their dreams to come true because they want somebody to come towards them with love. Who do they want to come towards them? There's been a nightmare about moving in with somebody or starting a new job or something. There's a Cancer here who feels like they're imprisoned. So your dream coming true is you moving towards a nightmare. Wait a minute. Your dream coming true is that you have a lot of love for somebody. It's a Cancer. You're in love with a Cancer, but it's been a nightmare moving in with them. Living with this Cancer has been a nightmare. So what should they do about it? There's a King of Fire. What about the King of Fire? He's mad. He's withholding love. It's a Sagittarius. They're pissed off. They're withholding love. They've been hurt. They've been very patient, and they are the one who told you to go all in or get out. And this is what's changing the situation. So what's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to get the strength to get over this, to end this, and stop conforming to it. Stop allowing it. Stand up for themselves with the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is that the Lovers is here. There's a call on their life, and there needs to be justice. It has something to do with justice. a passion that they have, and public recognition. Sagittarius is here again. Alright, I can't go any further with that. You heard the story though. Now we just need to find out what kind of healing is needed. What? Oh, a lot of healing is needed. That's what kind of needed. Almost everything in this deck just fell out on the floor and turned over. There's only a few things you don't need healing for. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, alright. Talk to me about the healing that's needed here. The healing that's needed here is that you're tempted by this. Your temptation to cheat. What else? You've got to deal with your temptation to cheat. You need to have one sexual partner. The masculine and feminine need to be together. And there's a phoenix rising. You're coming up from nothing. You have nothing. Any other healing that needs to happen here? You need to be patient. You're healing. Why do they need to be patient? Oh, that flew out because you've been rejected. Somebody rejected you, and that they're realizing that this was self-sabotage. All right, what would this person say? The one that rejected you, what would they? That one stuck to the table. It's late, really late. Why aren't you here with me? What would the person that rejected you say? They would say, I wish I would have talked to you when I had the chance and act like I don't care, but I do. With, I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you. What would you say to them? You would say, I think I miss you. I know your fine ass is not single, and you're not. I could see myself marrying you one day, and I could marry you one day. This person wants to marry you bad. And is the grass greener? But they know you have someone else. This is so sad. What would the third party say? You drive me crazy. It's late, really late. Why aren't you here with me? You're a fucking asshole. And what am I going to do with you? So they're pretty much over you. Yeah. I think the third party is over you, and you and this other person want to be together. But you act like you don't care, but you do, and you wish you would have talked to them when you had the chance. And now you're not really able to talk to them. I still haven't figured out what a tower is. What's the tower? Look, fate, it's a divine intervention. Can you give me more details? It has to do with not using your intuition in the spring. Can you clarify what that means? There was a spark. You all had a spark between you. What? Well, what did they not do? You didn't make a decision. Instead of making a decision, you pretended like you didn't believe this. What was the truth of your beliefs? That this was a temptation and a deception. Well, what do you think about it now? You've been spying on this person. You have a lot of regret about the past and the lack and suffering that happened in the past. What do you intend to do differently? You're going to apologize for having doubts, for doubting this person. You're thinking about it right now. What's the other person going to do? They're stable. They're stable. They're in harmony and flow, and they're about to take a leap towards a new opportunity. Clarify the outcome of their opportunity. They're having an epiphany when it comes to feeling guilty and sabotaging this. What do you mean? Divine Feminine is here, having a lot of chemistry and wanting to have unity. But there's been disharmony, triggers, and conflict. What's going to be the outcome here? You're thinking about it, and it has something to do with last fall and partying. What's going to happen? There's going to be karma, justice, and balance, but right now there's confusion and illusion about starting something new. Why is there confusion about that? because of being separated, being in your comfort zone, wanting to be present with this person and not being able to because you have a lot of pride and ego. Anything else we need to know? Divine masculine is here, and he's ending something. He's over this. He's over it when it comes to this contract, career, or commitment. What's he going to do about that? He's going to have a lot of fears and limitations. So what's going to be the outcome then? So he's going to go through a dark time. His spirit guides are going to assist him to surrender, release, and purge. Because right now he's not communicating with you. He's not really talking to you at all. He knows that this has been a wish fulfillment for you. He's closed off, guarded, and resistant when it comes to this union. So right now, he doesn't want it. And you know that it's meant to be, but you also are over the fact that he's been with somebody else. He's fixing to end this. He's going to try to end it with you, but he's going to end up surrendering is what it looks like to me. Show me what's going to happen here. May I see, please? Show me what's going to happen here. It's in reverse, but I'm going to turn it around. Somebody needs to trust their intuition when it comes to somebody acting like they're unfazed and getting a divorce. What are they hiding? That they're telepathic and that they're strategizing. What are they showing? Everything's coming out in reverse. That they're eliminating somebody. Who are they eliminating? They can't move on. They can't eliminate anybody. What's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be hard to read. You got away, and they're going to be worried. So what are they going to do about it, though? They're going to try and control their family. What's going to be the outcome of controlling their family? They're going to feel helpless because this is true love. Enough is enough. Somebody can't be trusted. They can't move on. And this is your choice, even though they're pushing your buttons. So you're gonna finally get upset, and you're gonna realize I haven't been talking to this person. What's gonna be the outcome here? You're on the verge of telling somebody how you feel and that you want to take it slow, that you want to talk to them online and stop partying. You're tired of it. You're tired of the life you're living, and you know this person is incomparable. What will you do here, though? You want your freedom. You're going to have to make somebody prove it, and you're undecided about your freedom. Because you don't know if you can change. But you're making silent moves. Make them prove what? That this is a divine union. And that they're living in a love triangle. If somebody wants you to prove that this is a divine union, what might be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to feel desperate about competition. They're going to change because of regret. They're going to have a lot of regret. That's come out twice. They're going to end the commitment. They're making silent moves. They're at their breaking point. They're focusing on themselves, and they're trying not to lose hope. I can't go any further with this because this person's got to make up their mind. I can only read the energy they're in. What's going on here that we need to know about? Right here and right now. Your true love is already a part of your life. Use your intuition. You're awakening. What are they awakening to? May I see? There needs to be an apology. You need to take a leap of faith, and you need to set some boundaries. And then what might be the outcome? There's going to be rejection from interference. What else? Somebody's going to be rejected who's interfering because it was strictly sexual. And then what's the outcome? You'll get a second chance to have passion. Second chance from where? Where is it coming from? It's coming from your healing. And where else? You're going to go slow. Same card. The soulmate came out. You're going to get a second chance with passion and healing and go slow with a soulmate. And be mature about this. Why are you going slow with a soulmate? Because of forgiveness and taking care of yourself. So what's going to happen to the other person? They're going to have to wait, even though there's chemistry. And will they? Warning. Warning about what? A decision. Outcome of warning about the decision. Trust. There's going to be time apart. True love. Anything else? Clarify time apart. You're going to have acceptance because of children, being vulnerable, and having a marriage, and mastering a spiritual lesson when it comes to patience, your integrity, and a friendship because of addiction and this being protected and being a new love. Put away the computer. You need stability. Alright, that's all I can tell you about it. I mean, I can't go any further than that. That's all I can do. Alright, may I have one card to give us some guidance here? Thank you so very much. Alright, you are being blessed with prosperity at this time. And you have a connection to animals, plants, and crystals. Peonia, number 27. Peonia. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy and who receive and give back to life from the heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. And then Freaking Beautiful, number 16. My earbud just went out. Somebody did not want to hear that. You are here to march to the beat of your own drum. You can be happy and free whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you're going to lose your way, becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in and enjoy being yourself, you win. Alright, let's see what your best friend would say, and then we're going to close. Best friend, what would you say? Handle your business, you're doing your best. Handle your business, you're doing your best. Alright, can I have a trinket from this ball right here, please? It takes a big heart to teach little minds. I have a unicorn. I have after all this time, an anchor, a heart with an arrow through it, two hearts with an arrow through it, a heart with a wing and a keyhole, a turtle, a star, an elephant, dream big, and an owl. Alright, trinkets from this ball right here. Now trinkets from this ball. I have the military pendant, crescent moon with a fairy, another anchor, the word wish, a fancy heart with a flower, and my pirate, my bandana spirit. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you got something out of this. I know there was a lot of distractions, and I'm sorry about that. But it's part of the reading. You have to understand that that is part of the reading. Alright, thank you. I hope you'll let me know how this resonated with you and that things are getting better for you very soon. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.